Hello, Aaron Shiner here. Welcome to another how-to video for Jiggler. In today's short video, we're going to be looking at a brand new template called the vendor report or the seller report. And realistically, I want to share exactly how this template is going to help you get more listings, but more importantly, help you get the listings that you currently have sold, and more importantly, how to customize this template. So let's get into it. You're going to find the vendor report in the Get Listings tab. And today I want to share with you exactly why we should be using weekly vendor reports to help you with your days on the market, because most importantly, an informed vendor can make an informed decision, or an informed seller can make an informed decision. And I want to share with you exactly how this template will help your sellers and your vendors stay informed every step of the way. So I think the very first thing to look at is, what does this template do and how will it help you? Ultimately, this template is going to show the vendor or the seller step by step exactly what is going on with their campaign, what is going on with the process of their sale. So you can see here as I zoom in slowly, just by using this zoom in bar here, you'll be able to see there's a date range on it, which will just clearly show the date range that we're talking about. So typically, seller reports, vendor reports should be done weekly per property, ideally on a Monday morning after weekend inspections. So the first number here, it says total amount of buyers I worked with. So realistically, that number would be total amount of buyers you worked with over the weekend. So that could be over 5, 6, 7, 10 properties. You may work with 20, 30, 40, 50 buyers. And the reason why you want to share that with your vendor and you want to show that is because you want them to see that you are a busy, proactive agent. Because the next number down here is number of buyers that we showed your property or their property, and it might be a lower number, and in this example it's 2. So why would you put both numbers? And it's really clear and it's super simple. You want to put both numbers so the vendor, if they're thinking, oh, you're not showing many people my property, but they can also see that you have been busy across all other properties. So it may not be the agent, it could be the specific marketing strategy or the pricing on their current property. Also, the next one down, internet views. So how many internet views their property had over that week, and that would be off all the portals that you subscribe to. And the way that you get that number is as simple as going to those portals, clicking internet views, or going into the back end, aggregating and collecting each one of them, totaling it up and including it there. And then you can see here the next one down, days on the market. How many property has that seller's property been on the market for, and then the average in the area. And you also want to include that. And the reason why that's also important is because they might be at 5 weeks or 2 months or 3 months, and the average might be 50 or 60 days. You want to be able to show the vendor that, because if they're above the average days on the market, then there's something that needs to change. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. The last one here is number of offers we've had over the past date range. So you'd have the total amount of offers for the last week or 2 weeks, or however long you're doing that vendor report for. Last but not least, this right hand column, and that is price guide from the market. So what's the average price? What's the pricing that you're getting from the market included? The overall feedback from the buyers. You may also want to include a back sheet which just has all the individual inspections that you want to generate that from your database, no problems. The trending news in the market, is it going up, is it going down, what's hot, what needs to be reported? And then the last two, agent recommendations. What should that seller do to improve their chance of selling? And this is where you get to say step by step, play by play, exactly what they should do. Is it improve their position on price? Is it around adjusting the marketing? And then last but not least is the vendor's feedback on price. So this is where the vendor's feedback on price would go. So then you can give your feedback and recommendation as well. So there you have it. There's the vendor report. Let me show you how quick and easy it is to actually edit. We're on the home straight. So in this example, I'm just going to change it to a different color just to show you how it works. So if they're my brand colors, there we go. The colors are being changed by just clicking the agency colors button on the left hand side. And I guess last but not least, all we realistically want to do is go ahead and put in our logo. So your logo will be if you've already uploaded it, it will be in your image gallery. And in this example, I'm going to be Laguna Real Estate. So I'm just going to go and select their logo, and I'm just going to drag it into place and shrink it to size. And on my mouse, I'm just left clicking and sort of dragging with my mouse, get it into position, no problems there. And then I think the last thing that we should do on this report is let's just update the property itself. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that property. And then I'm going to go and actually delete the actual seller's house that we're selling. So I'm going to go and first step, I'm going to upload an image. So I've got one of my seller's properties. I'm just going to get it there and click upload. So step one, I'm going to upload the actual property to Jigglar. Once it's uploaded, what's going to happen is it's going to save it in your image library. So this is where you're going to access it once it's been uploaded. So there you have it. It's now uploaded. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is just click on this big blue box, okay, and then we're going to click place image into shape. There's the image we've just uploaded. I'm just going to select that image and I'm going to insert it. So ultimately, it's going to place that image into that shape. And now what I'm going to do is just position it where I want it, okay? So I think that looks pretty good there. And then the last thing you want to do is just change the vendor or the seller's name, and you also want to change the seller's address. And there you have it. Quickly and easily, we've edited this template. So here's what to do next. All the properties that we've inspected this week, go back and create a vendor report. Now you can save this report and you can do one of two things. You can print it off and mail it to them, or you can save it as an image and send it to them as an email, or attach it as a PDF on an email. So ultimately, there's many ways that we can actually use this template to help, because as I said before, an informed seller will make an informed decision. So there you have it, guys. It's now ready to download. I can download it as a JPEG, download it, print it in Office, or download for commercial printing. In this example, what I'm going to do, download it as a standard PDF, attach it to my email, and send it off. Anyway, there you have it, guys. Get in, start creating the vendor report. Until next time, take care, and bye for now.